Naam, tukisonga mbele hivi sasa twende tukaangazie yale mashindano ambayo maandalizi ya Kenya Open, ambapo mashindano yale sasa hivi yanaendelea kukaribia na yatafanyika tarehe 18 hadi 21 mwezi huu wa Machi. Naye amezungumza Justus Madoya, ametoa kauli yake pamoja na nahodha, wamezungumzia mashindano yale, lakini Madoya ametufurahisha sana kwa sababu amesema bwana, amemwambia mke wake pamoja na mtoto wake, majirani na familia zake, akiwa amesema mke wangu mpendwa, nataka uniombe Mungu tena mutazame mashindano yale moja kwa moja kutoka KTN, ambapo sisi tutakuwa na hati miliki za kuonesha. Ni mashindano makubwa, mashindano ya kimataifa. Wanagofu kutoka nchi za Ulaya watakuja hapa Kenya na Wakenya wetu wana imani ya kufanya vizuri. Tusikize kauli hizi za hawa wanagofu wakijiandaa kwa mashindano yale yatakayoandaliwa tarehe 18 wiki hii.
At Kenya Vision 2030, we are all about brand building for Kenya especially, but also about delivery. So for the Kenya Open Golf Tournament, we are very, very grateful with government support, especially it has to be said with the support of His Excellency the President, by putting government behind the Kenya Open. It has been upgraded from a European Challenge Tour event to a European Tour main event. So all the big names we see playing abroad, they come here. This is their tour as well. So that's a very, very big win for Kenya. We have come in as Kenya Vision 2030 to support sports, and particularly the Kenya Open, because sports is one of the constituents of one of the pillars of Vision 2030. We are going to have about 500 million people looking at Kenya. And Kenya has a chance to show 500 million people what we have. Only sports does that. If you tell us to log into a workshop to learn how to invest better, you will not find 500 million people doing that.
This is not a one-off?
It's not a one-off. For so long as I'm here, I will do my best to support the sport, and want to institutionalize it as well. So that particularly, and I think I want to make a particular plea to commercial directors, finance directors, and marketing directors in this country. This is a special request to you. Please understand that any 1 shilling you put into sponsoring a player here has the potential to give you a return measured in multiples of N. Multiples of N.
And Standard Group have done that.
And Standard Group have done that. You've seen it. You've seen the opportunity. So we want to encourage a lot more sponsors. Next year, same time, Kenya Open 2022. We want to hear that David Waku has sponsorship lined, has been sponsored the whole year to prepare him for the next session. To the tune of 1, 2, 3, 4 million, Bob. That's what we want to hear. And we want to see Kenyan brands appearing. When our players are standing on the tee and their cameras focused on them, and 500 million people are looking at them, how much would you pay to have your brand appearing there?
Thank you.
Much more than you can pay right now. So get in while it's cheap before this particular micro-environment becomes competitive. And that's what we're hoping to do as Kenya Vision 2030. Under the social pillar, sports is one of the major components. Now, when you look at an event like the Kenya Open, and then you find that due to COVID and just good luck and God loving Kenya, you find that you have 2 back-to-back European Tour events, which it was a no-brainer for us at Vision 2030. Between the board and the management, it was a no-brainer. This is a golden opportunity to brand, to build the image of Kenya, and to also be part of welcoming Kenya, the world to Kenya, over a period of 2-3 weeks. 2-3 weeks. We need to stop saying that Kenya is blessed, we have good sportsmen. They don't just come out of nowhere. It takes a lot of hard work to be at the top of any sport globally. It is incredible hard work. It's your 10,000 hours of work. So for a golfer, and for those of you who have ever held a golf club, you know how difficult golf can be. By the time you are a professional, by the time you are a top professional, by the time you're being invited to play in some of these things, you are at the top of your game. You're a world-class, top-class athlete. We're supporting them directly. We want them not to struggle to catch a taxi to the venue. We want them not to struggle to pay their caddies. We want them not to struggle to eat, not to struggle. We want them to have as peaceful a mental position. We want to be as mentally strong as possible, with as few worries as possible. Because golf is a mental game. You have your physical, there's a physical aspect of golf, but 90% of golf, any golfer will tell you, is mental. We work through the Ministry of Sports. And we are very, very fortunate because the leadership is aligned right now. And they are sports lovers and they are sports invested. CS Amina Mohammed is sports invested. There's no doubt about that. If you look at the other leadership also in the ministry, they are sports invested. The Secretary for Youth, for example, very, very, very aligned and invested. So as government, there has been talk for a long time about doing a public golf course, probably at Lenana School here, with a lot of school, a lot of land. So there's been talk of that. But for us, for example, you can see we decided to hold this at Golf Park. It's also symbolic, the reason why we are here. This golf park is, I think, the home of many golfers. Many people start learning their golf here. You learn your golf here and then you eventually go into the membership clubs. So we are trying to also demystify golf as a sport. It is not just a rich man's sport. We want to see whether we can help Kenyans to see that you don't need $1 million shillings to play golf.
Naam, kumbuka shabiki wetu kwamba mashindano yale yataangaziwa na kupeperushwa moja kwa moja kupitia kwa kampuni hii ya Standard kupitia KTN News kuanzia tarehe 18, mashindano ya kimataifa ya mchezo wa gofu, na wanagofu wa Kenya watakuwa wanashiriki wakiwa na matumaini ya kwamba watafanya vizuri dhidi ya wale